Hello mathematicians, hope by the end of this video you can say I can simplify a monomial with an exponent of 0. Fairly straightforward. I'll provide a little proof as to why this exponent law is. There's a little bit of dissension on some specifics within this rule, within the math community, but we'll get into the video here. So, any value raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Any value raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1, with the exception of 0. Some people say 0 to the power of 0 is indeed still 1. Some say that it is undefined. I am on team undefined, and I'll show you my proof as to why this is true, which will also explain as to why I from my mathematical sense, think that 0 to the power of 0 is undefined. So, a quick little informal proof on as to why x to the power of 0 is equal to 1, as long as x is not equal to 0. So if we have x to the power of 0, we can agree that this is equal to x to the power of 1 times x to the power of negative 1, because this would be equal to x, this would be equal to x to the power of 1 minus 1, right? Or 1 plus negative 1, which would be equal to x to the power of 0, right? So we could say x to the power of 0 is equal to x to the power of 1 times x to the power of negative 1. And, well, with our exponent rules, we know that this is equal to x to the power of 1 over x to the power of 1. And, well, these are the same values. So if you have a number divided by itself, you get 1. So x to the power of 1 over x to the power of 1 equals 1. And that is with the caveat that x is not equal to 0, because if x was equal to 0, then this would be undefined, because you cannot divide by 0. So that is a quick little informal proof as to why x to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So let's say we were to have 4 times x to the power of 0. Well, this would just be equal to 4 times 1, which is equal to 4. So fairly straightforward exponent law. Anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1, as long as x is not equal to 0. So that's it for a video. Hope after watching this and getting in a little bit of practice, you could say I can simplify a monomial with the exponent of 0.